Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Here for Tier 3 at Japan with me on my own, which wasn't the plan, but never mind. Got Zip filling in for Radar, who couldn't make it today. B-Mars up in the Renault, filling in for someone. Hammer Joe, I believe, who couldn't make it today. In the chat says cloudy quali and a dry race, so no rain at Japan all weekend, which was quite unlikely. Got a yellow flag at sector 2, it's probably just a slow car. Jump on board with Arrow, he's going to set the first time. We're definitely going to see some action, and the track speeds up a lot towards the end of quali here. So the initial order's not necessarily going to be what it is at the end. Got a couple out of mediums. Probably everyone's going to be going for the one stop. The medium to hard is comfy, a soft to hard is comfy, a soft to medium can be a little bit of a stretch, but it's doable. It's what most people are probably going to be doing. It's a nice shot through the leaves of the trees. Arrow sets purple sector 2, funnily enough. Sierra takes the last chicane. Cuts curb nice. Takes P1, well, 129.0. I don't think that's going to be quite good enough to keep pole, if I'm honest. Nevertheless, looks like a Williams next of Cod. Oh! These sandwiches having a little spin in sector 2. There's Cod. No, it's not, it's Rawlins. On the medium, goes P1 with 27.1. I think the Williams behind must have invalidated. No, didn't, sorry. Just put up a time. JG goes below quarter for 130 dead. On board with Moto, but he's invalidated. He's going to go for another hot lap. Kofi invalid into the pits. We've got sandwiches on invalid at the moment. If Clip is on an in or an out lap. Dubsy in the chat, we could have got you in. I was expecting to have someone else. But I've locked it out now, so I can't get anyone else in, unfortunately. See what Clips can do. So that's purple sector 2, although that could be the purple sector 2 glitch, where everyone gets the purple sector 2. Someone's dragged some dust onto the track. Goes P4. I think he's followed closely by TT Raff. He's done a 138, so gonna have to find something a bit more. KSI about to cross the line. A medium tyre. That's a 28.9, goes P3. What else have we got? Ruffy on an outlap, he's on the medium as well. A lot of people going for mediums, so at least investigating the medium. Ooh, 50. Moving over the way, get out of the way I think. But no one on a lap. Unless KSI's on another. Which he isn't. Looks to be going into the pits. No, Raf's not. Subdivision. Beat Mars. Stepping in for Hammer Joe. Tyres that match his car. Red Bull KSI lets him through. Also doesn't want to give him a slipstream down this straight. That'll really help the medium runners out. Goes P3 on the medium, 28.3. Good lap time. Stepping in pretty much the last minute. DS sets a purple sector 1. We'll stay on board with DS and see how his lap transpires. Got to nail the hairpin. You've got to get out of here quick. Pretty good. Short shifts a bit. That's auto gears it sounds like to me. So definitely a good shift. So he went P4 with a 28.4, which is a good lap time, but it puts BMAR's lap time into perspective even more. 28.3 on the medium, it's a big time. All the way up there. So dipping in and out a little bit. See where Bradley Johnson ends up. It's not set a lap yet. If he said no to the mediums, he's going to go out on the softs. Just started his lap, so we'll check in on Whiffy in a minute. Sets a decent lap. Goes P5, Bradley Johnson. Just going to check in on Whiffy. He's still not set a time. Zip, I think, biding his time. No, Zip's is out of quali ban, that's right. Same for Brazy, which is why he's not taken a lap. On board with Whiffy, top of the leaderboard in tier 3. Pretty clean lap so far. Whoever that was got out of the way nice. The Haas driver. I mean, if you disregard Rawlins, it's pretty tight from the rest down. Rawlins on an absolute beast of a lap. I think that's on mediums as well, 27.1. Whiffy goes P2, 27.6 on the soft. It's a good lap from Whiff. Bradley on an invalid. Looks like JG is on a lap. And a set of scrub softs. It's not going to do him any favours in the crowd there. Crazy ends it on the fresh yellows. B-Miles retired, going for the medium to soft, committing early. I don't think he'll move down, to be honest, that much. We might see a few more good laps coming in, but that's a good time. P4 so far. I think this is an in lap, isn't it? Yeah. If he on an invalid, I'm not sure if he was on a lap or not. Not sure what's going on there. Looks like Arrow's on a lap. Game glitching a little bit. Love to see it. We had a restart yesterday and last week. Up until then it had been pretty good. Last time we had a restart in T1 was China or Bahrain? A long time ago. Arrow's connection, definitely not loving it at the moment. He's gone 26-0. Everyone else on outlaps. Sandwiches on a lap in sector 1. We're in sector 2, should I say. Cod on a lap. Let's see what Cod's doing. Oh, he's had a little wobble. Little wobble coming into the S's. It's not the easiest, especially on a controller. The Arrow's improved, moved himself up to P6. Just took 4 attempts off his lap, done 28.6. Looks like Sandwiches is coming up towards sector. At the end of the lap. Oh, he's on an invalid. Heatwave just starting a lap. Pod's the next one across the line to set a time. There he's gone off. He'll go for another lap. He's probably got time to get in, get some more tyres. Moto the next across the line then on a lap. "24 viewers so far. Evening. It's our third race of the weekend, third and last race of the weekend. KSI Moto going to improve. It's a 28.1. Moves up to P4. Kofi on an invalid. Flip's going for another hot lap. Looks like Cod is as well. Anyone about to set a time? Looks like Heatwave's about to set a time. Not set a lap yet. Moves up to P2, Heatwave. 27.3. That's a big lap. Look at that. I'd say the track speeds up at the end of quali. Codvillan off, unfortunately. I had a little, gone a bit hard through there. There's a pink car, DS Kofi, about to cross the line. Oh, he's on an invalid, I forgot. I did see someone skip off the bump a second ago. Don't know if we're going to see Sandwiches do another lap. Oh! Who's that? It's an Alpha. It's Bradley on the mediums having a little spin out the hairpin. If he's on another lap, he's on an invalid. He's invalidated his next lap as well. Don't think we're going to see an improvement. Steel Curtain's retired, he's up in P4. GG about to set a lap time. He moves up to P4 with 28 dead. It's a big jump. Track speeding up a lot. Dr. Johnson comes across the line. Is he going to go into the pits? He's got no end plates. Must have lost him in his spin out of the hairpin. Clips are going to be on a hot lap, but it's not going to be the hottest on those worn out tyres. It's going to be a squeeze for Arrow to get this lap started as well. I think he might just cross the line in time. It's 7 seconds to get across. Manages to do it and squeeze in the last lap, so it will come back to Arrow. Oh, Rawlins is heading off. Current pole sitter. Saw Whiffy go flying past. Let's have a look at Whiffy. Is he going to get 5 temps and go top? Could do. And a couple in the top 10 starting on the medium tyres. Seems pretty tidy. He's using a lot of the track. Runs out wide. See how he takes the chicane. Oh, he's got a purple sector too as well. Japan really ramps up. Probably by the end of a short quali it's about a second quicker. Lucky not to invalidate there. And he does, a 26.9! Down to 26.9. Rawlins was just behind him, but he fluffed his lap. Whiffy's just stolen it right at the death. As the Arrow with the last lap of the session. He's not going to improve. Damn. So Whiffy steals pole right at the end with a big lap for Ferrari. Rawlins sitting pretty in P2 on the mediums though, big lap from Heatwave. Towards the end of the session these three have figured out something the others haven't. There's a big gap there, but it's pretty tight the rest of the way down. Nice speed, gents, says Dub. Would agree. Some good lap times there. Seen a lot of, I'm not going to say incidents, moments in the races so far this weekend. I'm sure this one's not going to disappoint. It was only yesterday actually that I noticed the Ferris wheel actually rotates. TT Raff's readied up before Whiffy. He's pulled a Heatwave. Barely any time for anyone to log in. Everyone in the group gets pinged and asked not to ready up. You just don't have to push one button. You just don't press A. And people can't not press A. So hopefully that's not ruined any driver strategies or setups, which is why we ask people not to ready up for a host. Spanner, thank you for the follow. So we've got a few. Oh! Been some comings togethers by the looks of things. 3 cars disqualified. Missed that while I'm trying to set up the buttons and things. So they're not actually disqualified, they just are put onto the grid now to start on cold tyres. Cold tyres, so Bradley and Faye starting on cold softs is going to be grim but not too bad. The cold mediums that Cod's on is not going to be fun. That is not going to be fun. So Rawlins and BMars, TT Raff, all the guys on the mediums looking to go long into the race, switch to the softs towards the end and find their real pace then. You definitely want to get them hot because this track is no joke. Kofi disqualified as well. People may be backing up. It does only take the slightest bit of contact for that to happen, but still, give each other room. You could literally drive the formation lap at 20 miles an hour if you wanted to. Some of the ghosted cars already there, the ones that were disqualified. So just clean into turn 1. There we go. Pretty busy if he's got a good start. Alpha one's a bit wide, there's a little bit of contact. Oh no. Yeah, so I shoved off a little bit there. Oh fucking hell, Zip wiped out. Or spun, or maybe contact with KSI, not sure. Whiffy has dropped all the way down. He's got no damage though, he must have just spun. Oh, Bradley's retired early on. Must have been a... Oh, he's over there, look. That's a VSC straight away. Good start then, good start. Got a lot of drivers up and down already, lots of crashes. So, lots of early carnage. Lots of early carnage. Only one car out, a few have already pitted. They're going to have to go either long on the hard tyres or do a two-stop, which is not ideal here. Curtin and Clip's already making a stop, Zip choosing not to. Stays out on the mediums, might be able to hold it up. No penalties though, despite all the crashes. A bit in and out, sorry, it was meant to have a co-host, don't have one, do apologise. I am not AJ by any stretch of the imagination. Go on board here with JG battling with Heatwave. JG's made up a few places. Looks like Sandwich is all the way up into P8 from P16 from the back of the grid. Zip gets a speed in the pit lane penalty. Unlucky, easily done here. The pit lane entry is a bit dodgy. Oh, JG not getting the best of runs. Curse the commentator, and he's spun. Make sure he rejoins the chat. He's lost an end plate. Waiting for the cars to come by. They all breeze past and he rejoins nice and safe. We don't want to see people crashing, but if they do, we want to see them do rejoin just like that. Arrow coming out of the pits after his mishap. He's gone to the hards to the end. Clips and Zip now, got to try and work together. Fight their way out. Clips and Zips. Got Whiffy and Kofi chasing Sandwiches down. They're all coming onto the back straight. Sandwiches goes, they get him. Sandwiches up the inside. Sandwiches on the slower tyre. Right little group here. Go on board with Kofi as he's in the back of Whiffy, see if he sends it. Whiffy goes defensive. Whiffy took the early tumble, he's already made his way back up to P7, he's going to be fighting hard. Don't write him off for a podium. Doesn't have the DRS though. And the racing point breeze is by. Noto and Sandwiches getting a bit close as they come towards the S's. JG into the pits after losing that end plate. It's going to put him down towards the back, but all of those guys have pitted and are going long, so they're going to be in their own little battle now. Some more changes. Kofi and Whiffy. Let's have a look. Kofi's not going to give up, one of our newer drivers. Breezy as well, making good gains up to P4. I don't think he started dead last because someone didn't set a lap, but he was definitely down towards the bottom and has made his way through already. Cod Villain there, you just saw get in front of DS Kofi. DS made a little mistake. KSI chasing down now as well. He's got past. No, he hasn't, sorry. This little group of four. There's always a little group of four in tier 3. Just absolutely tearing into each other the whole way around. Lady Robster, thank you for the follow. Spanner says he's racist. He's not racist, not racist. He says he's raced against some of our guys in multiplayer. We do get about. It's quite a lot of us now. This is our Zips, that's the fastest lap. That's going to be hard to beat later on in the race. And we do have some people going onto the soft tyres later on, I'm sure. So we'll see. If Beamar's closing up to Whiffy, he's in 5th now. Saw him have a little accident early on in the race. Heatwave, the first one to pick up a penalty. Let's see what's going on. Oh no, Zip and Curtin also. There you go, 3, 3 and a 5. 5 was the speeding in the pit lane. which he will probably serve on another pit stop. Meanwhile, right up in the back of Whiffy's car. He's gonna have the DRS on the straight. Bradley Johnson says he lost both his wheels after he tapped the wall at 10 miles an hour. We saw a video AJ sent last week, and it was 4 miles an hour and his front wheel popped off. Strange things do happen. As soon as you launch this game, you're accepting that anything can happen on track or off track. Meanwhile's hanging in, not letting Whiffy go. Whiffy's tails will probably start to fade a bit. Oh, we just catch the end of that overtake. KSI getting it done on DS. Little pack, still holding shape. See the gap from Sandwiches down. These are the guys that had to pit early for one reason or another. So we'll see him come back into play soon. Sorry, I'm back in the room. Looks like a little more of a gap has formed. Sandwiches has held on. I'm gonna dive up to Heatwave and see what's going on up here. TT Raf being chased down the back straight by Heatwave. Probably going to see people pit around lap 10, 11, 12. To the medium, maybe the hard, probably the medium. Follows Finley, Finley, thank you for the follow. People losing their sandwiches. Speaking of sandwiches, 2 taps off the back card. Coming into the S's. Don't want to curse him. Usually I cause drama for him, so I'm going to switch off. I'm going to see what Arrow and FaZe are up to. Or the game can just show us a wheel and we don't get to see the overtake. Sandwich is still chasing COD. It looks like Steele's closing up to DS, who's dropped back a bit. What's going on with pit stops? He has stopped. Everyone from DS Kofi down hasn't. And pit stop here is about 25-26 seconds. So it's all going to kick off again, and the rest come into pit as KSI Moto comes into pit. Goes on to the mediums. Going for the undercut then. About 10-11 you want to pit here. He's the only one that's done it that lap, so trying something. He's got to try something. Got the gap to the back runners as well, so no dirty app. It's a good decision. He's just got to try it. Oh, he's gone to the hards. Okay. As Samages gets damage in sector 1. He's on the hards as well. He could probably take some mediums to the end from here. Whiffy making the most of the softs while they're still alive. Finds himself in P4. Current leader of the championship's just gone past Brazy. Brazy's going to have the DRS though, will stay around here. Can't imagine Whiffy's tyres lasting much longer. Although he must have saved up a nice bit of battery because Brazy's not been able to get past. Heatwave into the pits. Some battles here. Sandwiches in the pit. He's going to get some. What's he gone for? Let's have a look. Yep, he's going yellows. Can get those to the end. All is not lost. Points to 12th position. I'll stay on board with these two. I think this could be a spicy little battle, especially as Whiffy's tyres are going to start to go off soon. Bradley Johnson moves the session. Crashed out a few laps ago now. I'm still watching the Canadians battle it out. Brazy and Whiffy. Everyone's an E. Everyone's E. In Canada, look, Dubsy, Whiffy, Brazy. Have got any more? Heatwave looks like he's having a go at Cod. Does him round the outside. Cod's had his pit stop. He's just got to get those mediums to the end now. BMAR's now closing up to Brazy. So we've got Rawlins on the mediums, just running and running. I see him pitting a few laps. Heatwave, the first of the front runners to pit. He was in P2 or P3. Everyone else holding on. Rollins managed to pull a nice gap to Raf. 11 seconds. Ooh! BMAR's looks to make a move on Brazy, wasn't able to. Lost a bit of momentum as Whiffy pits. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. It looks like a racing point with some end plate damage on the newish mediums. Could be anything. Could have been anything. So where's Whiffy going to come out after his pit stop? onto the medium tyre. He's come out behind Heatwave by almost 7 seconds. The undercut for KSI didn't pay off either. He's still in 9th place, despite some other people in front pitted. Kofi's long pit stop with the wing damage has dropped into the back of the field. With a fairly hefty margin, actually. Tough break for DS. Alright, that was really confusing. I was trying to find Brazy, but he went in the pits. I thought he was next to him, or I don't know. Strange game. Brazy opts for, I can't tell if that's hards, it looks like hards. Opts for the hards, yep. Not gonna have to worry about managing them, can just go. Zip's clawed back a few places, going to have to make another pit stop. But doing alright, sitting in P7. So the front three yet to pit, all the ones that started on the mediums found themselves in the top three, with a little bit of a gap. Rollins will be safe from Heatwave if he decides to pit now. Arrow chasing down Steel Curtain on the much fresher tyres. Saw Arrow have a little spin earlier on. Everyone else spreading out, it's all going to come alive once the front runners pit. Arrow holding on, he's got the older tyre, he's holding on. The hards last for a long time around here. Rollins still not pitting, probably 17 or 18 we'll see him pit. Same for Raf. Oh, B-Mars decides to pit now. He's trying to try something, go for an undercut. See if he puts the softs on. Yep. Fresh pair of softs, because he didn't use any in quali. Going to drop a few places, but he's going to have a massive tyre advantage. Kofi picks up a 3-second penalty. Kofi's race falling apart somewhat. Tough break. Heatwave back on the podium. With you 4 seconds behind. Everyone's spreading out. So as it stands, Rawlins safe from Heatwave. Raf would go in front should Rawlins pit before him, but it will be undone when Raf pits. It's going to be an absolute disaster for Rawlins not to win this race, I think, at this point. Oh! What was that? It switched me to the wrong person. Oh, it was a ghost. Okay, makes sense. Looks like Clips has made another pit stop because DS Kofi's moved up a position. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. It was a pink car, but just maybe letting another car through. Oh no! Alright. Kofi losing control there a bit. The ghosted car's going a bit faster than the ones in front, which is not the handiest. He's also gone at the hairpin. Right on board with Rawlins for a bit. Having a Hamilton race, just runs away. Oh, he comes into the pits. Rawlins calling the shots now and do whatever he wants. Gonna have to pick up quite a few penalties, or there's gonna have to be a safety car for things to change. Raf also pits. Heatwave only just coming around 130R, so he's not gonna get in front. Probably gonna see faster laps now come from Rawlins. Zip pushing his luck a bit on the softs, 12 laps. Looks like... Okay, so Kofi has DNF'd. Okay, he's retired in the pits. Fair enough. Unlucky Kofi, it wasn't your day today. Tough luck. Gonna see his car emerge from the pit lane and disappear. It's not the best thing that the game does that, as you can see from there. If you watch the map, his car will now just pull over and retire on the side of the track, despite it being retired in the pit lane. Never mind. Unlucky DS. Raf getting up into the back of Heatwave. Don't think Heatwave's going to be able to put up much of a fight here. 6 lap hards against fresh softs. CDS Kofi leave. Unlucky. See you next week. Raf getting almost a 2-second gap, as you see the back marker there. Phase Clips spins. Controller kept disconnecting. Unlucky, bud. Unlucky. We've had a few of those this season. A few drivers said that. Game glitches on certain tracks with controllers for some reason. As Rawlins takes the fastest lap, 1:29.7. Sorry, I'm eating chips at the same time as doing this. The sandwiches are going to be able to gain another position or two. He's on the better tyre. Raf gets a 3-second penalty. That's going to change things a little bit. Let's see what the penalties are. Okay. So at the moment, Whiffy's got Heatwave's podium position. Looks like a retire on track to me. I'm not sure. Seems that way. Zip chasing down Steele, he's not going to give up. Let's get rid of these penalties and find something else to look at. Zip on the fresh softs. So he's... Ooh, decent shout here. Clips leaves the session. Back up to B, chasing down Whiff. B on the faster tyre. There's a little bit on the grass. Sends it around the outside. Is it done? Gets the move done. What a move. What a move. Is it not close enough to get DRS? Sandwiches might be. Gonna send it. Sends it around the outside. Oh! And Arrow gets on the... Maybe a little bit of contact there, and Sandwiches has let him have the position back. Fair enough. Good driving. Respect there. If only all incidents could be that nice though. That Zip has got Curtin. Missed it. It's happened. You see Whiffy come back at B now. It's the DRS. Naughty clips. Ding ding. Ding that bell. What's going on? We've got yellow flags. Oh, there's a contact. Oh, no. No. There's a bit of contact. That was the yellow flags. There. Not sure what went on there. They were just racing. I know Whiffy can be sandy. He does not go easy, Whiffy. Motor and Zip, no penalties. Doing their thing. Keeping it clean. You can see it move from JG. Gets it done on his teammate. Sandwiches picks up a... Where's Sandwiches in the pit? Sandwiches back in the pit. Not sure. JG leaving his teammate in the dust. Pulled out 8 tenths straight away. Everyone's spreading out a bit again. Stay on board with Arrow and see if he can close up. What do we think of George Russell today, chat? On board with our race leader, led from the get-go, P1 in quali. Raced for us against XFR in the week. I think he ended up P3 or P2 maybe. Put up a really good fight. XFR quick team. Knockout rounds next week against TTM at Monaco and Spa, which will be very interesting, to say the least. Friday 9 o'clock. Rollins a really good driver. Pulled out a massive gap at the start. I know TT started a bit further back down the grid, but Rollins on a really good drive here today. Everyone else spread out. Had a lot of incidents and random strategies that people have had to throw together. Look at the tyres, see if we're going to see anyone start to close up. What have we got? Might see B get out heat wave a bit. Gonna have to be quick about it though. Might see Zip catch up to KSI as well. He's gonna have to absolutely slam it. JG is in with a shout of catching up to Cod as well. He's on a bit of a bad tyre. Checking on the penalty, still counting with 12 seconds. That's going to drop him down a few places. Cod and JG running clean. Same can't be said for Brazy, but 3 seconds with an 18-second gap is going to be alright. Good finish for the Red Bull boys. some of the one stuffers maybe questioning the hard tyres now. Should they have gone medium? I would say yes. But, you know, JG making gains. There's 4 temps he's chopped off. 5 temps. Cod hustling now at that P10. It's gonna end up P9 if it stays how it is. JG's gonna be slamming that throttle pedal. How quick he's catched up to the back of that car. These two are racing, both clean. They are racing for points. Points down to 12. Rinse TTM. Will. Rawlins is also Canadian. It's true. So how many have we got in here? 1, 2, 3. Rawlins doesn't end with an E though. Oh, the yellow flag. What was it? Sandwiches having a little spin, I think. Unlucky sandwiches. Had a good finish last week. And we're going to see JG go for the move on quad. Gets it done. God and JG both going to still move up that position, with Steel Cut and having 12 seconds of penalties. Rolling into the final lap. Let's see, Brazy close up, give one last go at Whiffy maybe. Our closest gap at the moment. They're back up to Rawlins on the final lap. We'll see how the penalties stack up as well. For everyone else, we're going to see Rawlins in the podium party though, I think, along with Raf. Who pulled a heat wave and rallied up early. Rosie is having a look at Whiffy. He's closed a bit more, closed up a little bit more. Rawlins comes around the final chicane. Going to take the win in Japan emphatically. There we go. GT Raf 22.5 seconds behind. Rawlins absolutely destroying it today. Keeping an eye on the deltas. Brazy 8 temps off the back of Whiffy. And coming down this back straight. I don't think he's going to be able to get the move done though. Another lap or two maybe. Heatwave P3, BMR's only 3 temps off. Gets P4. Burnham Pamajo, Whiffy P5. Brazy just under a second away from Whiffy there. In P6. Whiffy winners left, he's not in the podium party, he's done. Then we just crosses the line, gets a 5-second penalty, just slap him in the face. Why not? Race director. Zip P8. I'm going to see Cod and JG move up here with steel curtains and his 12 seconds of penalties. There we go. There we go. Cod P10, JG P9, steel curtain drops down to P11. Now finishes P12. Brazy getting driver of the day. Started from the back of the, worked his way all the way to P5. Was that end? 5 or 6? Big. Get all the data and stuff together, and we'll get the podium party going. If you're in the lobby, you're in the race in the stream, join the podium. Alright, we're just waiting for our driver of the day and to join the party, and we'll have a little word with them. Tick your box as you come in, include your audio at the top of the party. Alright, Rollins, you in it? I think he is, but he's not talking. Rollins. Alright, okay. No word from Rollins. He is in the party, but we can't hear him talk, so we'll speak to Heatwave. I can't remember where you finished, Heatwave. P3. So, yeah, didn't pull a Heatwave this week.
Yeah.
And finds himself on the podium. Good drive, bud. Was obviously watching all the way through. Bit of a hectic start for some of the guys. I don't know. As my controller dies. Yeah, we're here. I'm here. Yeah, I didn't hear anything you just said there, Heatwave. So, do apologise. Good racing. Rollins winner. How was it for you? Pretty much led the way. He didn't even say anything.
It was okay. I mean, this is the first time I've driven Suzuka, on this game, so I haven't really. I don't know. I'll have to improve for next week, or safe to say, Zampa for BRL. But yeah, it was a good race. I mean, Heatwave did good on the softs. He survived that, the soft to hard strategy, and then the Williams, he did pretty good. I think he went from 9th to 2nd. So yeah, it was a good race.
Yeah, it was. It seemed that everyone that did the reverse strat, like the medium to soft or hard to a softer compound, ended up in a higher position. So It's a
Yeah, it
bit.
wasn't really the plan at the beginning. It was more of going from medium to hard, but I mean, I got as far as I did, and the tires were still good, so I just kept going.
Yeah, good race, man. Good win. Big win.
Thank you.
Raf, you're here. P2. Can you hear me? He doesn't have a mic. Raf says GG's, no mic. The super sub. Yeah, GG's to Raf. We'll get a word from Heatwave as I didn't hear what he said and I cut him off.
So, yeah, it was unfortunate at the start for Whiffy. Like in quali, I didn't have a good quali lap. Rawlings was like 110 faster than me on the medium, so I felt like it was a really bad lap. I got P3 though. Like I said at the start, Whiffy spun out, that it became 1-2 for me and Rawlings. Then I realized that everyone in the top 5 besides me was on mediums, which was unfortunate for me because I actually had to start pushing, which made my tires die quickly. So I had to pit a little bit early, which was lap 9. I had to go on the hards, which felt good, but everyone behind me was on the softer compound, so I had to really push. And GG to B-Mars, he really started pushing at the end. His tires started to die. It was a close race, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it was a good race. It was a good race. As I said, everyone on the sort of alternative strategy ended up being a lot quicker and found themselves a lot higher up. But yeah.
B-Mars's tires just started to fall away, and that's pretty much why he didn't get the podium. Also, Whiffy spun out, like I think at the end.
Yeah, we didn't see what happened, but he didn't have any damage in the last few laps, so it makes me think he did just have a little wobble and go off. But yeah, he dropped a few places.
Yeah, but overall, GG to everyone that raced, and
yeah,
don't pull Heatwave.
Brazy didn't join. He was the driver of the day, so shout out to Brazy. He fought back quite hard from down towards the back of the pack. We are back. When are we back? We're back Thursday at 10 o'clock for F2. Friday we are racing against TTM in the BFR Esports Championship in the knockout round, the first knockout round. So lots more spice coming next week. Anyone else want to add anything while you're here?
No, I think I'm good.
No, he's good. Rawlings is good. GG's from Raf. Yeah, GG's everyone. We'll catch you soon. Thanks for tuning in.